Welcome back to Live Like You're Living. I am here with my husband today, and he has so much information and so much experiences that he has that he could share with us that help improve our diet and our well-being. So, what are some things that well, first tell me, what did you notice that prompted you to change your diet?
Food that I was eating, it was too processed, too salty, too sugary.
So, but what about it that caused you to decide to stop eating it?
Well, I wasn't feeling good. It was messing with my health.
It was messing with your health?
Yes, it was messing with my health.
Okay, so you felt like fatigue or out of energy or...
Fatigue, out of energy, the whole gamut.
Okay. And so what was the first thing that went?
The first thing that went was Sugary Drinks. That's the first thing that I went after. I got rid of. You know this, because I banned pop from the house and kool-aid. And if we made anything, it was lemonade with a little bit of sugar in it.
Now, just to give you guys a little recap on what our past was like, we consumed at least 15 pounds of sugar a week at one point. We had a house full of children, and we made kool-aid constantly. And that was what was in the refrigerator. Day and night was a big pitcher of kool-aid. And you know, those take a cup of sugar to make per, I don't know, what was it, half a gallon or something like that?
Yes.
And so we would make 2 gallons at a time. So it's 2 cups, and and it got to be outrageous. And I'm glad that my husband put his foot down and said, this is crazy. We were going through 3 bags of sugar, 3 5-pound bags of sugar a week. So we pulled that out and slowly started making adjustments. Now, the reason why we're pointing this out, that it took steps to get to where we are now. So if you are interested in changing your diet and changing your lifestyle, understand that no one expects you to do it overnight, right?
Yes.
So it could take some time, but just don't give up.
Yeah, it takes a lot of time, and it ain't easy to do. Sugar might be the toughest thing to cut back on than anything.
That's very difficult. I love sweets. So what was the next thing after sugar?
After sugar, it was processed foods. McDonald's, Burger King, all of the restaurants. More preparing food at home than buying food already prepared. Even boxed foods from stores like macaroni and cheese.
The microwavable dinners and snacks and things like that. That was the one. I remember one thing for us was to eliminate microwavable foods.
Yes. That
was another step.
That wasn't that hard to do. That actually was pretty easy. The hardest part of it was preparing dinner every night from scratch.
Yeah.
That was the hardest.
Because, for a minute, it was like, what do we make? Because it was not necessarily a habit yet.
We had already, we would cook off and on, but we had a couple of different meals that we would prepare. We wouldn't fry chicken, we would bake it with rice and the vegetables and make a big pan in the oven.
And before we got there to this point, we were purchasing like the family size Stouffers dinners.
Well, no, we had deep fryer in the kitchen. That was your favorite friend.
That was my friend, yeah.
You loved that. I threw that deep fryer in the trash, and I got an air fryer. And nobody liked that air fryer, but you finally starting to use it.
Yeah. Because I to this day, I love a good piece of fried chicken.
Deep fryers are the worst thing ever to have in your house.
You might as well drink you a cup of oil. So then after we got rid of the processed foods, which includes lunch meats.
Lunch meats really had to go.
Lunch meats,
They
hot
are
dogs.
That's some of the most toxic foods you can eat. It's a
Carcinogen.
It's a level 2 carcinogen.
Probably, I don't know the number.
It is.
It's really bad. You
It's-
look up some of the stuff that we're discussing, because this is from years and years of self-examining, studying, looking, doing research of our own. Read the back of boxes. Read the packages at the grocery stores. It's a habit that you have to create for yourself. So after we got rid of all that, and it's funny because you guys are thinking, oh my gosh, they got rid of sugar, they got rid of
we didn't get rid of no sugar.
Well,
we cut back on
down,
it.
yeah.
That's a lie, because if we had got rid of sugar, we'd be eating this camera right now. What you talking about, man? We got rid of sugar. Come on, you's a lie.
Right. So we didn't get rid of sugar. We changed. One thing we did do, we changed the type of sugars that we purchased.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we get it. One of the sugars right now that I'm using in a lot of things is coconut sugar. It's supposed to be a lot friendlier than white sugar. And then if we do use any sugars, it's organic, non-processed sugar. It was more of a brownish type of sugar. And then even in using that, we cut back on it.
Yeah. And it's so funny because now when we buy whatever small amount of sugar that we do purchase, it stays.
Yeah.
For how long?
Yeah, we got sugar in the kitchen. We had in there for over a month.
Because we don't use it as like my husband said, we haven't stopped using it, but we've cut back significantly.
A lot of the kids done grew up too and left. So
Yeah.
stuff really just sit around now. And when I do make stuff, some of the things I make, she can't eat or drink because you don't have no sugar in it.
I don't mind. I wouldn't say that it's because it doesn't have sugar. It depends on what it is. Some things I don't eat or drink because
none of that stuff
some of the stuff looks scary.
It is. It's scary.
And that's why I don't.
It even scared me.
It looks like it's alive, something bubbling in the cup. But so what has gotten us to here? Now, this is what I don't want people who are interested in changing to get afraid of this way of thinking, to try to be more nutritious, to try to be more healthy, because you say, oh my gosh, they got rid of McDonald's and Burger King, they got rid of microwavable foods, what the heck are you eating? We're not starving. No. And actually we feel so much better, and we are actually healthier now than we were then.
Well, if they want to know what we eating, well, you still eating a lot of regular food though.
I do. I don't eat
none of that stuff no more, but you still do. Because you work at a job where they eat a bunch of junk.
And when you are away from home, it does pose problems. And so at that point, you have to be very selective. And so by me being away at work the majority of the day, I do run into some issues of trying to decide, but I still refuse to eat at McDonald's, Burger King. I don't eat stuff like that. But I do eat at some restaurants. We have a Mediterranean place where I just ate the other day.
You like that place.
I do like Mediterranean foods. Because you get like hummus and stuff like that, which I think is a good.
Yeah. Plus you eat like a bird. Little Tweety bird.
Okay.
Tweety.
But now, to continue what we're discussing, so since what are some of the spices that we've added into our?
I use all types of spices. Some of the spices you don't
herbs,
like.
I
use everything. Ain't nothing off limits to me when it comes to a spice. But you can't eat a lot of them spices.
Right. He likes to try a lot of new things, and I'm more skeptical about things. I'm like,
yeah, she look at me and see if it's going to mess me up.
I'll watch him and I'll peek and see if he passed out on the floor yet.
Yeah, ain't nothing got me yet. So I'm still here.
After he uses it for a good month or two, then I'll taste it. But anyway, that's just us. But there's very positive herbs and spices that we do use, like turmeric. What else? You are.
I like the Himalayan pink sea salt. I don't use no table salt like iodine, Morton salt. I don't use none of those. I love either the regular sea salt or pink Himalayan with some turmeric. I use a lot of garlic. I use
garlic is great. Love garlic.
I use a lot of like onions and peppers and stuff. Just for seasoning.
Right, and you know what? You can change out. If you're still seasoning your food to where all you taste is seasoning, change it out to where you use the vegetables and taste the vegetables, and don't put so much salt and so much,
Well, sea sauce to me ain't as strong as the table salt is. The table salt is extremely strong, especially once you've been eating a lot of sea salt. When you go to eat something that got regular table salt in it, it's like a shot to your system. It's so strong.
Yeah, sometimes like if we were traveling and we have to get something to eat on the road, and we end up getting like a box of fries or something weird, you can tell after not eating that for so long. Like the last time we had like Raleigh fries or something.
Yeah, man, I left them things on the table. Man, it was the worst stuff ever. It made me sick.
My head hurt. And it is so weird because our bodies reacted that way. But it's from us not having it in our system for so long. And then I think another time, what was it? We got something like, one of our children purchased like a Minute Maid juice or something, the carton of juice. And I tried that. Oh, it's so bad. It was so sweet. It was so sweet. It about rattled my brains there. And I think you said you couldn't drink it either.
I couldn't drink that stuff. That stuff messed me up. I left the cup in the kitchen. I was like, I can't drink that. So.
It tastes like syrup. Heavy syrup. And it's funny. You can reset your own taste buds, your own, for the better. The reason why a lot of people don't know that there's a better way of living and eating is that they haven't tried it yet. Try it for a week. Cut back on McDonald's, processed foods, soda pop. Cut down on your sugar intake. Try some, all natural things instead. And try, like I said, try it for 7 days. And after that 7 days, taste some of that stuff that you used to taste. And you're going to be like,
yeah. Cooking wise, for her and my son, I changed them over from that deep fryer that I was just talking about to the air fryer. Now I got them eating air fryer food, like the chicken.
That was hard for me.
It was real tough for her because she like her fried chicken, but I got her over to the air fryer chicken now. She eating that, and it ain't greasy or anything. It's a lot. It's a lot more healthier than that deep fried food.
It took me a long time.
And then the fries,
to be happy with that.
Her fries are sweet potato fries. She likes so much. I make them in the air fryer too.
Because it's healthier to eat sweet potato than the white potato.
Yes, much healthier.
Do your research on that too, guys.
Yeah. And, it's the changing over our food wasn't that hard when we with that air fryer. The air fryer saved me a lot for her and my son. Me myself, I eat a lot of raw foods like vegetables and fruits and stuff. I eat a lot of
now
stuff
I
raw.
love a good salad. I could eat a salad all day. But if you don't have the funds to purchase an air fryer, that's okay. Use your oven if you have a conventional oven. A lot of the things that we've done didn't always, didn't cost any extra money. Believe it or not, it's probably more affordable to get a head of cabbage in a bag of vegetables and boil that.
Yeah,
dinner.
When we changed the way that we was eating, one of her favorite pots in the house now is a pressure cooker. Because it's really easy to cook your greens in it, your black eyed peas.
I love greens.
It's really simple to cook in it for her. Yeah. And the stuff be really nice and tender.
Yep.
we do for her and my son. And we do like cornbread with black eyed peas and a smoked turkey wing and
organic.
All organic. And, it'd be perfect for them.
Hey, you know what? If you're going to make any changes to your diet, always talk with your professional, your medical professional, your doctors first. These are just suggestions based on our own personal experiences, and we encourage you to try them if that's something that you're looking forward to do. In the meantime, thank you for joining me, and
it's a nice journey. I'm glad I did this with you. I don't know if I'm coming back though.
Oh my gosh. Hey, guess what? You guys continue doing what we're doing, and that's living like you're living. Bye.
Peace.